load up the chat. Where are you? There we are. There we go. Hey Jennifer, how's it going? Hey Sue, good morning. Yes, I'm doing well. How are you? How are you? We're making some 4-pound fruit bowls, I guess. I guess that's what you call them. Doing good. Nice. Awesome. Jennifer says this is fascinating to watch. Oh, cool. Thanks. Glad you enjoy it. Yeah, like I said, just doing some fruit bowls today. So these will all be glazed in different colors. Sue, yeah, making 4-pound fruit bowls. So it'll be like close to 12 inches wide. When I throw them, they'll shrink a bit, and then they'll be glazed in various colors. Geez, I have a certain way I like to make these. I could just leave it like this and then be a good bowl, but I like to flare out the rim. That way, when you pick it up, people can grab it like that. That's pretty much the shape I'm gonna do. Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, I made a batch when I was teaching up in Cape Cod, and I was just like, yeah, you know what? I want a lot of these. I want to have a lot of these on hand for future stuff. So back in the day when this is going back to maybe 99, 2000. People would come in all the time and really like the bowls I make, so I'm going back to my roots, so to speak. But with 25 years of doing it behind me now. It's crazy. So basically, like that. And I'm gonna do, I don't know, we'll see how many we can get done. See how many you guys root me on for. Honestly, I'd like to have like a couple hundred of those, but that's not gonna happen today. Very nice. I'm excited to see how they go out. Mason says, I love this. Cool. Thanks for watching, Mason. Welcome to you. All right, let's do another one. It's pretty much going to be the same style. Maybe. Unless I divert. Or if clay gives me an issue like this one might be doing already. Mason also said hi. What's up, Mason? Thanks for the likes, guys. Appreciate it. Always seems to help the channel if you do so. I appreciate that. What I'm doing right now is just opening, and I'm compressing the base. You never have enough compression. That's what all of this whole thing is about. It's just compressing and compressing. And that creates a nice bottom that usually won't crack. So, just a quick good day. Hey, good day to you, buddy. Waiting in the middle of nowhere for my next little job. All right, buddy. Well, welcome to you. It's always a pleasure to see you here. Thank you for popping in and saying hi, man. Claude said hi. What's up, Claude? Welcome to you. See, this is why I was a bit hesitant on using this clay for this, but where are you? There's a chunk of something in here. A chunk of something in here. Not sure what that was. I need like a garbage right next to me is what I need. Are you in California? No, nope. I'm on the other side of the United States, in Connecticut, or sometimes referred to as Pathetic. Where are you from? If you don't mind me asking. Welcome to you, Blake. Yeah, so that little spot that I had to dig out a chunk of some kind of hard material is giving me more issues. They ripped out a spot. No, there's an air pocket, but I can fix that. Santa Barbara, nice. I've yet to go to California. Sooner or later I will. I hear it's beautiful. Being alive this long, I'm surprised that I have not yet been to California. Would not know what to do with such beautiful weather. This one is giving me problems, but that's okay. Sometimes the ones that tend to be problematic end up being the nicest pots, so we will see in the future. It's always something, isn't it, guys? It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. My best friend name is Carl. He thinks he is good loving it. Okay. Well, I mean, like he's proclaiming that that's what he should be called. Okay. And number 2. You know what? And then I see a little pottery doctoring that I need to do here. Just a quick wipe off, and we'll be good. I'm still has just watching a potter talk to himself is what you're doing. It's quite the strange question. I don't know. I'd have to see what happened. There'd be a few things I'd have to diagnose before I reacted. I know you're curious. I mean, anyone that would write a question like that would be curious. Okay. Let's get on with it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not what it's called, but I'm sure that's something else. At least that's what I've been taught. You know, from graduating 7th grade. How many bowls are you doing today? I'm gonna do a batch. We'll see how many I do on the live, but yeah, we'll see. There's no direct count or goal. I kind of just keep going and going and going and going. You know how it is, Sue. Yeah, I gotta do a bunch, but we'll see what the end result is for doing it on the live. But I don't know. Like I said, I wouldn't mind having a fair wish that I could accomplish. I'd like to have at least 100 of these. Being a production potter, you always thinking kind of hundreds is where I think. So thanks again for all the likes, guys. Appreciate that. Are these written by you or by, did you just, type these in and ask something to generate it for you? Because they're kind of corny, but like they start corny and then they look like edited. So I'm just wondering the legitimacy of what you're writing. Yes, I thought you would say well, I mean, that is how I think of things. So every time I make a product, I'm like, yeah, it'd be nice to have 100 of those, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. So I'd love, yeah, like I said, at least have 100 of these. So it's only 400 pounds of clay. It's really not that much. Okay, this one did not have anything inside of the clay that was bothersome, so we're good. Just compressing that base again. Well, Sue says well said, which is something rare on my end to actually accomplish. To say things well. As anyone knows it, and subscribe and watch. Sometimes I don't know what to say. Okay, that's pretty good. I'm very picky with the stuff that people use for food. And I'm picky with the flower pots too, but I'm just so used to doing the flower pots that they just flow right out. And these I just take a little more time with, like I've said, like with the vases as well. Okay. Let me just clean up everything. I always like to, yep, we're good. I like to check the underneath as well. This one's good, good, good. passes quality control. Looks great. Sue says, hey, thanks. Appreciate that. So you're always so kind in here. Thank you. So let's get a, it's kind of a strange, I know I got a board right in the way, so that's what it looks like. Hey, thanks, Hayabusa. Hope you're doing well, man, again. Hope the day is treating you okay. Actually, the morning, or not morning. The heck is it? It's the middle of the night. Sorry. You know me. And spatial awareness, worldly spatial awareness is not my forte. Thank you both. Yes. No, I figured that out. It took me a minute though. You know, it's all about me. I'm in my time zone. I think I might pull up that one more time. Yeah, there's something up with this clay, dude. I'm gonna have to have a big talk with the clay company. I know it's not anything I'm doing. I should have felt whatever it is in the wedge, but so that is my doing. But I don't know if you guys can't feel what I'm feeling. Blaine Hawkins says hi. What's up? How are you? Oh, if you don't mind, Blaine, just don't mention your age. If you're under 18, just for safety. But you're more welcome to say you're not in trouble or anything. Just, if you don't mind, just don't mention your age. It's literally for your own safety. So, that's, yeah. But I'm glad you like pottery. That's cool. And if you get into pottery at your age, I mean, I was making pots at your age, so you could really learn a thing or two. Get over the hard parts of pottery. Get over the hump of madness, as I call it. Is it? Oh, what the hell? Just like swipe the thing. Sorry, guys. There we go. Hey, how's it going, Thomas? I'm doing well. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. Just making some 4-pound bowls today. Or like fruit bowls, I don't know, whatever you call them. Serving bowls for large meals when you're having friends over. Decorations. Used for a variety of things. And this one, again, this is one that I'm personally seeing things that I'm not happy with, but I'm gonna keep it. I love the pattern your finger up on the sides, but yeah, I love that too. The lines. I've always smoothed them out with the ribs, which is the item that I use to make it look so smooth. But the older I get, the more I go, you know what? I really like the throw lines, which is what you see on the inside. It would be nice to have more of those on the outside of stuff, even though it's more like, I guess, archaic looking for potters. Because we know what we can do to fix that. So, well, there you go. Another fruit bowl. What's fruit? Getting fruity in here today. What are you doing down there, buddy? Got my dog laying there. He's liking the quietness today. That's Buddy. That's my dog. We got a couple. Nice. There's some really good potters over there in the UK. Like, some I'm I'm a big fan of Gabriel Nichols, the Keelings, who run Witchford Pottery. I don't even know if Rolly Curtis is still around, but he was in Ripon when I went over there. One awesome guy he was. It was just refreshing. I really like Ripon. That was a really cool town. And the Abbey, Fountains Abbey, I guess it was. It was quite the adventure over there. The architecture was like, whoa, you gotta be kidding me. How beautiful it was. Someday, I might get back over there. But if I don't, I am glad that I did, and when I did. That was in 2001. Instead of a space odyssey, it was a UK odyssey. Saw the Potter amaryllis and paperwhites in your rope room bowl earlier today. Great job with those. Oh, that wasn't me. So I made the pots. Oh, okay. So you're on Insta. Yeah, that's a shop that I made all those pots. I don't know if you remember the live stream where I was doing all the rope rim pots, and I said it was for a store. Now, actually, that was like a week worth of live, and they planted a lot of them up, if not all of them, and they're right in like toward Washington D.C. So, but they came out great, and they tagged me in it, and so I added it to the story. So thank you for that. Appreciate that. But yeah, I just did the pots. They turned them into what that turned into, and it's gonna look awesome. I can't wait to see the blooms on those. Hey, what's up, Joel? How are you, buddy? Speaking of, I'm making fruit bowls too. So, 4-pound fruit bowls for some stoneware firings. They're basically coming out to be just about 12 inches, maybe, yeah, about 5.5 inches high or so, maybe 6. So, how's your day treating you, Joel? This a little bit better. There we go. Chill morning, nice. That's good. Good to hear, man. That's about where I want it to be. You know what? I might do one more. Yeah, this is too. Well, one more and get to it. They're so picky with this stoneware stuff, though. It's just. Needs to be a little more water here. There we go. Voila. How have you been? What are the dimensions on that beast? It's not that big. It's only about 12 inches by 6 inches or so. So it's only a 4-pound bowl. I'm gonna do some 6-pound and 10-pound bowls as well. I'm probably not gonna do that in today's live. I'll probably do that tomorrow or the next day. But I kind of want to get. Yeah, I want to get about 100 of these made. I know I already have about maybe 30, so I guess I really only need 70 to fulfill my goal, I guess. But people always in the past really liked my big fruit bowls, so. Or serving bowls. I guess you could put in. I mean, that's a lot of mashed potatoes. You gotta put them taters in there, yeah? Or whatever you would do with it. We were joking about, usage of certain items the other day. when people say, oh, what would you use that for? And then you just go on this list of absolutely absurd things. I had a blast doing that. My wife and I were having a good old laugh with that one. Yep, they all get glazed. They're going to be all different. These are going to go to the Cone 10, probably Castle Hill glazes. So they either will be soda, which is basically salt firing, but yeah, soda, or I don't know. I kind of let them go with their thing, and I've told them the ones that I don't like. But yeah, I'm also going to be doing a bunch of stuff for my that I actually glaze. But yes, these will be glazed. Big fruit bowls. I don't even know how to say Ivan. I can't even try it. Welcome to you, Audrey. What's up? How you feeling, Audrey? Welcome back to you. Hope everything's going well for you. I know you said you had to go through some stuff there. Hope everything's treating you well. Thanks for popping back in and saying hi. Just the right size. Exactly. You know me with pasta. Probably get like maybe 2.5, 3 pounds of pasta in there. You know, just good for a good size for just one person like myself. But absolutely at Hayabusa. Completely right. Happy Sunday to you. Thank you so much. Del Cobb Deb. Oh, it's Deb. What's up, Deb? Sorry, these apps handles are just crazy. I'm like not even. I can't even tell who anybody is anymore. Hello, how are you? Doing much better, thank you. Awesome. Hey, that's great news. That's great news. I like hearing good news. Notice how they don't put out good news anymore? Just on it seems there's other channels, Joel, that don't have this going on, so I think they're just trying it out on me, which is great. I've seen other channels that do have this, but I think it's hilarious. Yeah, let's see how this maniac can deal with it. If it's a good or bad thing. I would fill it with potato. Oh. Yes. Fill with potato salad would be. That would be awesome. Do you put bacon in your potato salad? And or hard-boiled eggs? My wife's family is German, and that's part of their recipe. And it is ridiculously good. Bacon all the way. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes. Audrey's, yes. All right. Is that your last name, Audrey? Are you German? It sounds German. Or are you into horses? Off topic. Have you ever used shelves? In my tiny beaver cup? No, I have not. I don't even know how to. The thing's so small. I mean, I'd have to cut. I'd have to cut my own shelves for that, which would be. I don't really throw too much stuff that small. I mean, they sent those to me, and I don't think they really watch my channel because I don't make anything that small. So. I mean, I'm happy. I was happy to review it, but I really don't know what to. So I guess you could. I mean, you could. They might make shelves that small, or other pottery suppliers might make things that small. But you could also, just cut fire brick, and then create and cut shelving to the right size. But you'd have to find kind of really thin shelving because even taking up a normal shelf is what, half an inch at least, or 3/4, or 3/4, I don't know. I think mine are 3/4, but anyway, even taking up that much space in something that's only 5 inches high, I wouldn't know what to do with it. Audrey says yes. Okay, sounds cool. Yeah, was that across the board the German recipe? Because it is delicious. They sell kiln racks for 6x6 tiles at the price. Oh, okay, cool. There you go. Honestly, 6x6 wouldn't even fit in there. So you'd have to cut those down, but you'd be able to probably make that work. Yeah. Hey Wanda, what's up? How are you? Welcome to you. Hope you're having a good Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Thanks guys for the 19 likes. I appreciate every single one of you for doing that. Yeah. What are we talking about? Oh, German potato salad. Oh, delicious. That little before barely fit. I know it did. It really I mean, it really almost basically didn't. I mean, it did fit one, but it's not. Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of things you can do with it. You could use it. Sorry, guys, I'm just grabbing another piece of clay. I can just walk away. There's plenty of things you could do it, if you're making pendants, or you're making little keychains, or But as they describe it, it's more so a melting furnace. So, I guess what's it called? Schmelting, when you melt precious metals. That's where my brain went with. I'm a potter. I'm kind of going, well, this is probably better use for that. I don't know. Happy Sunday to you too. Oh, thanks so much. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, Wanda. Yeah. Yeah. I'll use it to keep your coffee hot because it's going to take you a while to get here. By submarine. I appreciate your videos. Have a good day. Spicy mustard and that sounds good too. I don't know why. Thank you, Jesse. I hope you have a great day as well. And thank you so much for watching the videos. And a recommendation right there. It's been a busy few weeks. Nice. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, one? Hopefully that's a good thing. Hopefully it's good busy. Good thing. Awesome. It's a good thing. Any snow down there yet? We had, yes, the other night we had just a little. It was a dusting. What about you? Any snow up there in Ontario? I'm assuming yes. That's my assumption, but you know what happens when I assume. Nothing stuck down here, so it was just a quick little dusting, which I was kind of not happy to even see. I don't even want to see it for a while. But I'll give it a try tonight. No snow in your neck of the woods. In Nova Scotia. That's not your accent, but that's how I say it. And we got snow today in Toledo, Ohio. Go Bucks. Yeah, Bucks. I mean, you guys got Giannis, or Giannis. I don't know how to say his name. He is quite the player. Though, I do have to question why you guys, not you, but why they would have gotten rid of Lillard. I feel like that wasn't a smart move. Lots of rain. Yeah, lots of rain. It rained a bit here as well. Who knows what it's going to be this year. Hey Phoenix, what's up? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Making some bowls. Bowls. What is going on here with this one? I just need more. Maybe I need more lubrication. Go. All good. Thanks. Same to you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, everything's good. Just been working. Working. Like a working man do. Yeah, nothing too fun going on, I guess, other than making fun of my work. More ways than one. nice. LOL, doing what you love is priceless. Yeah. I do love doing this. There's other things I love to do, that's for darn sure. I say darn sure. This is a G-rated stream. Luciano, compliment. Well, thank you. I like that. Insert compliment. Yes. Okay. There we go. Another one bites the dust. Darn tootin'. Exactly. That's what I kind of heard of myself, Audrey. I mean, I didn't toot. I'd call it if I did. But I kind of heard it like that. Did I say darn? It's funny. I'll show you guys toward the end of the stream, but like, it's just funny because I do like production, and when I do these bowls, all of them have ended up being exactly the same. So it's a good thing, but it's just funny because it just took me years, and it took me a lot of years to get everything to be exactly the same by feel, you know. There was other ways you could do it without, but I wanted to do it by feel. So, and today just ends up being that. So, I did make a lot of these bowls when I was younger. So, like I said, it's just like kind of getting back into the what I used to do. It's been a lot of fun kind of going back in time in specific shapes that I used to make. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to you. Did you check out any more? I didn't. No, I listened to that one song that on the stream. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, when I got off the stream, I ended up tending to other things. But I liked that one. I had no idea they were Canadian. It sounded English to me. But are you working on other side of? Oh wait. Oh no, the yeah, I have the camera flipped, so it's being recorded with my selfie camera. So it's just making me look like I'm throwing left-handed today. Maybe. Yeah. Actually, today I'm doing everything left-handed. Just set it up the other way. It's probably better, like filming wise. But like reading the chat, like I'm always looking off to the side to read the chat, and I want to be able to read some from like right here too. Though I really just like seeing myself. Wish I could just shut that off. Would you play another song from it? I will. Probably not in a stream. I think I got, what, was it 7 copyright notices from that? So yeah, I'm like, I'm not doing that anymore. I don't have to deal with it. So I deleted the stream. It was fun to do, but apparently, I wonder what I should. There's so much music that I've been a part of that is not on the internet. I have probably 200 discs full of music that I've been on in different groups. I should make like a mixtape with some of my favorite stuff and play that and see if I don't get a copyright from playing stuff that I actually wrote. Oh, it's just copyright. It's not like they were, I don't believe they were strikes. Not that I know about. Which is totally two different things, so. Not a big deal, but I don't think. I don't know. But I get it. It's almost like you're using somebody else's IP. I had a lot of fun listening to, like, I really wanted to hear that. The letter there. That was fun to listen to. Yes, the good time was worth it. You're right. You know what? Maybe we will end. Maybe I can, like, just do it and see what happens again. I just don't want to have it put me in trouble. I don't think I'll be in trouble. I don't want to be put in timeout. Or whatever you call it. I probably already am in YouTube timeout. I got an idea. We could do it. Test things out. We'll do that later in the stream here. So how long have we been going? About an hour. Okay. We'll do that soon. We made a jug with handles. Yep. Yeah, of course. I made those. It's not a bad idea. Feel Good Friday. And like, I don't know, feeling shitty Saturday from Friday night. Oh, you don't have to do that. Yeah, don't do that. Thank you so much, at Irish. I appreciate it. You're very kind to even think it. So thank you so much. Though you could get a prepaid credit card. No, I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Thank you so much, though. Audrey says, that sounds great. You're amazing art. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate your kindness. Yeah, I don't, well, no, it just came up with copyrights, which like I said, I don't know really how negatively that affects. I just didn't, you can edit it out, or you can just delete the stream. So I deleted the stream. There's nothing special really happened during that stream that I know of. No, I didn't rewatch it. But yeah, I don't know. It's fun to do, but yeah, I understand it. It's people's intellectual property. It's their copyrighted material, and somebody else is doing it. But I'll run another test today on something different. And we'll see what happens. How about that? Let's see what happens to that, because I'm actually really curious about what the test I'm going to run is. It's going to be a surprise to all of you. So stick around. Don't touch that dial. Do you have a favorite genre? Classic rock? Meh. I don't have a favorite genre. I mean, if I had to choose, like, only get one genre of music to listen to for the rest of my life, That would suck for one. But I mean, classic rock it's up there. I would have to go probably with fusion, like 70s fusion. If I had to choose one, like only one genre, and that really doesn't mean that that's my favorite. That just means that there's so much within that I'd be able to keep my mind satisfied with music. So, because a lot of it, well, majority of all of it does not have singing. So, and that's where the most biases come in to play. So, I'd probably go with that. Jazz fusion. Losing service. All right, buddy. Yeah, we'll catch you again soon. Thanks for popping in as always, though. Hope you have a good rest of your workday. I couldn't pick it. Yeah, I know. I couldn't pick either, really. But off the top of my head, at the moment, that's where my brain went to. So, but it's like one of those questions I'd be like, could you give me like a couple years to figure that out? Sample today. Yeah. Actually, well, not really. No, because it's the composition that is. Hey, the clay farted. Put that in your book. That was a wet one. Let me know if you're completely out of service, because one of the tests I was going to do was going to be for at Hayabusa first thing. Live sound effects coming in hot and wet. That really didn't sound good. Maybe you guys did. They do. Tell me what I would need medicine for. Oh, here comes a list. Watching pottery streams is your medicine. There you go. It's soothing. It's ridiculous. It can be mundane, and it can be exciting. Everything is? And we got the sounds going too. Sloppy pottery tunes. I should do a whole recording of different sloppy pottery sounds. Make like a 3-hour sloppy pottery sound song. ASMR. Hey, how's it going? Hey, go. Hope you're doing well. I know. Audrey's getting filthy, huh? Audrey. Who would have known? Yes, hope you're doing well, Higo. Pottery mixtape would be sad for you to hear off for. You just put it on, go to sleep, see what happens. It's for sleeping, meditation. I think I'm gonna do this. I've already made up my mind. Made up my mind. Yeah, we're good. Got it. It's already done. It's already done as far as I'm concerned. That's how you know I'm feeling better. I mean, I couldn't tell by the last name if you were always filthy-minded or if that was your actual name. I'm so happy you're feeling better, Audrey. It's definitely a good thing to hear. Damn it, at Hayabusa it left, so he's out of service. So gotta give him. Well, no offense then, sorry. You know what it was like growing up with the name Wolff? I mean, how many childish jokes I had? It was... Some were inventive. A lot of them weren't. It's like you could do a lot better than that. That's what I always tell them too. Like you 100% do better than that. See, this one is a little more like taller than wider, and I need it wider. So let's see if I can bring this out. That's pretty good. Always easier to make things wider than taller when you. Well, that's kind of what I was getting at, Audrey. I'm just kind of going, that's just like childish. I don't know. Living in the 80s and 90s. I mean, I guess it's probably any generation, but 80s and 90s were brutal for that kind of thing. It's like there was nothing else to really make fun of, so they're like, all right, let's go with surnames. Even first names. We got quite a bit. That's all right. I know how to handle myself. One of my favorite memories as a child was building sandcastles with my granddad. You gotta change it. Yeah, with my granddad. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I get it. I pictured you actually using the ashes for that. It'd be ash castles. Who's Trish? Oh, Irish. Is that your name, Trish? This sucks. I wish you guys it showed. I guess for me to know your guys' names, you could go to your YouTube thing and change your handle, like your @ in the settings, to @ something, so I know. Like I can tell it's Wanda. I can tell it's Sue. I can tell it's Higo. I can tell it's Audrey. A lot of people I have not been able to tell them. Hey, remember me? I'm like, I don't know what the handle is. So, yeah. I may have known your name, your display name. Yeah, see, that one came out taller. So I guess it's time, let's try an experiment. So we are at 12:36. For the future, if I have to get rid of this, thank you everybody for watching. So let's try an experiment. Just get another piece of clay ready. It's experiment time. What are the difference between Okay, that's pretty good, Ego. Well done, mate. That's pretty good. I like that one. Now, have you ever been to France? Because I'm pretty sure in America we refer to that as something different. Oh no, that's the tickler. Sue says, thank you, Ben. I know, you've been coming, no, I know, like, you've definitely been coming around, but like, so YouTube changed it to the handles. So I just can't tell what your name was before, which I probably had memorized. So time for a challenge, or a thing here. Turn on Do Not Disturb.
Okay.
Okay. So, experimentation time. Let's, where was I? Sorry guys, this is gonna take me a minute. All right, this would be a good example. Let's start it. Oh, hang on, let me go to the thing. No, I don't want that, I want this. Let's go to the videos. Okay. Let's see here. How about I wish at Hayabusa was here because I had one I wanted to try with him. Hang on. 1 second. Let's go. Come on. There's that many since the last time? All right, hang on. This is getting crazy. I know, you guys are just waiting here. Hey, what's up, Gail? How are you? It just means like you've kind of like, the crown is kind of like a thing that just says like the person's been communicating the most kind of like interaction with the stream. Oh, come on. It should be in the top. We're getting there. Sorry for the wait. Because this is a complete experimentation, I don't really care if it takes me a minute to get it all set up. I guess I could just choose any one of these, but there was one in specific I wanted to. It came to mind when I was first. You know what? I know where I could do. I can go to here to do it. Blah, 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 blah. You're just watching some guy look at his phone. Like any other day in your life. Sorry about this. We're getting there. Dude, what the hell? All right. Oh, it's been removed. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, well, there's experimentation number one. Holy crap, they removed it. It was so ridiculous. I can't believe they had to remove it. That sucks. Okay, let's go. Well, let's go with this one. You guys know what song this is? Black Hole Sun. You don't know Black Hole Sun? No, it's not me. Who's singing Soundgarden? That is a maybe a 5-word prompt into an AI generating music generator. That was fake. There was no such thing as that singer. That was not a. That was completely made up. Nobody sang it. No human did anything on that. Isn't this stuff wild, guys? I don't know, like, some of the versions of stuff that I listened to were, I mean, they were so good. I mean, guys, I mean, I was losing my mind because just where this is going to go. And my first thought was, the only positive thing I can really think about this is that there's you guys all felt something from that, which they were able to capture that. They were able to capture the intrigue. There was intrigue in the chat. They were able to capture curiosity. They also were, which was the same as intrigue. So they were able to also capture the ability to make you, like, there was one song I listened to which got removed, which is unfortunate. Well, it's not unfortunate because it really wasn't fair to the people who wrote it. There's not really going to be a need for humans anymore, aside from the people that think like me and go, oh, how fun would that be to be in a cover band playing that stuff? Yes, that's how scary it was. I'm not done with it yet. I'm gonna wedge another piece of clay for another pot, and we're gonna go at it again. Except this time I'm going to offer you guys some options. And a lot of them, it's funk. And there's also like 80s pop. So, the ones that I listen to. I mean, there's tons of them. They have everything. They have anything you could think of. And then they're going to just start generating it themselves. Or it will. But the one I listened to that got removed was Even Flow by Pearl Jam. And it was so ridiculously good that it was bothersome. I put it through headphones and would listen to it and was like, okay, the drums were nasty. Everything was ridiculous about it. So, yeah, I don't know. Who am I? Who are you, RH? It is scary one, isn't it? All right, let's do another. How about, Oh, yeah, I really wish at Hayabusa was here. All right, here we go. You guys know Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd? So this would be Funk Floyd. Fusion, please. Chick Corea, John Scofield, Return to Forever. I mean, there's tons of them. All right. So, you guys know Wish You Were Here. That was pretty good too. All right, here we go. This is called Funk Floyd. Wish You Were Here. His name's Buddy. Damn it. I don't want no ads. You guys don't want ads. Here we go. Funk Floyd. What? Here, Rebecca. This is so scary. A Sid reference. This is probably what he pictured when he went nuts. You probably saw this happening. I mean, oh, that's cool. Yeah, fast recording. I'll check it out. Yeah, so you guys probably know Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. The slow song that I would be hard for the 17 people watching, for at least 50% of you not to know what that song is. So when I heard that, I was like, okay, this is getting way too creepy. Because that wasn't a human being at all. That was literally a prompt into an AI program, or whatever you call it. So, and I only listened to about probably 10 seconds of that one, and they moved on because I was like, what else, and they, like, what else is going on here with this? So I didn't listen to all of that. But it had modulation in the voice. It has all this stuff. And they're actually, if I walked into a bar or a venue, let's just say, and a band was up there playing that, I 100% would get down. I get down with it. I would dance. Of course I know Sid. I'm friends with John Caron, who is in Pink Floyd. He's a good friend of mine. Sorry, no, I won't have this. Right? It's not on my list. I don't have these on my list. This is all for an experiment, for today's experiment. And I don't know how I feel about it. I'm personally quite disturbed by it. I'm also intrigued by it. I'm having so many different emotions from it. It's not real. So maybe the emotions aren't real. I don't know. But it's so ridiculous that, yeah, it left me thinking for hours on end where we are going to end up. And by we, I mean the listener and musicians. People are going to want real still, so they're going to want to go out and see somebody do something in person, or like you guys are here. You're actually wanting to watch somebody actually physically do something. So there's going to be a natural, like, want. This is just all my thoughts. This isn't, there's nothing factual here. These are just thoughts that I'm having. I really do believe and hope that people are still going to want realness in their life and substance. But this is one step into, like, what the hell? Yeah, no, I'm with Sue 100%. Disturbed is a very good word. I gotta admit, I liked it, but that's what, like, so I sent the first one, which was a Pearl Jam cover. It was Even Flow, to a buddy of mine, and then I told him that it was AI, and he was like, he was like, you could tell he was mad. And then, because the first texts were, "This is awesome. Who is this? You know, what a great cover." And then I told him that it's fake. And the channel is literally named Fake. So. And then it turned into anger. So, and I'm sorry to do that to all of you guys, but this is just one of those experiments that I wanted to see who was okay with it. I would see who's okay with it until somebody else comments that they're not okay with it. This is just an experiment for me. And to see who actually sends me the copyright for this. Because if Pink Floyd doesn't get the copyright for this, that is not fair. That is 100% not fair to them. Oh, really? Awesome. You were 6 years. That's so cool. I mean, it's total pot. That one's already there. Country Carpenter. Audrey, right? Yeah. Is it snowing? Oh, is it? I don't know. We're gonna do one more here. Let's see here. You know what? Let's go with 80s pop. And this is kind of disturbing. Literally. I only heard about 4 seconds of this one, so I don't know where it's going to go. But it's going to bring all of us back that lived in the 80s, back to the 80s. And probably the kids in the 90s, too, that were waiting in a dentist's office to get their teeth ripped up without Novocaine.
This year, Rachel will
And we're going to have ads for you, too. Nice, Rebecca. Yeah, I've been playing music with John, who was in Pink Floyd and mainly in Roger Waters' band, but he's also the keyboardist for The Who and Kate Bush, and he was in Eddie Vedder's solo band. So hanging out with him has been an eye-opener for like the next level of musicianship. I'm honored and blessed by the friendship that we've bestowed on each other. So it's very cool. All right, so this one, yeah, this is synth pop. Enter Sandman. Sorry, Wanda. Sounds like the beginning to Big Trouble in Little China.
Say your prayers, little one. Don't forget my son. To include everyone. I tuck you in, warm within. Keep you free from sin.
No, I'm done with it. I'm done with it. I'm fucking done with that. No, nope, 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 nope. Nope. Just no. Oh, no. Please no. Sorry, guys. No. No, okay. There's a reason why that was a no. I'm just looking at all the names and going, I want to do one more, but at this point I'm going, could they do it with let's see if they do a funk version. There you go.
Compliments of the chef. Oh?
Compliments of a freaking ad. That did suck, didn't it? I know. It is cruel. So sorry. Okay.
dream. I'm your eyes. I'm your pain. I'm your dream. I'm your dream. I'm your eyes. I'm your pain. I'm your pain.
Me too. It's a no. I'm giving it a chance, like all the way through. Okay. I'm so sorry to everybody watching to run this as an experiment. But it got me thinking the other night when I heard it and how I got copyrights for playing actual real music. I wonder if they will allow me to have this fake music that is ripping off artists' IP being played. I wonder. Storm, what's up? How are you? Yeah, I'm doing well. So I'm going to look back through some of the comments here because I didn't respond. I just let you guys listen and be annoyed. Yeah, sucked. This is cruel at 4 a.m. I saw that comment. Some things you can't make better. Absolutely, Audrey. Wallenberg. Yeah, he's right. In Sydney. You're in Queensland. Queensland. You are on the East Coast. I don't like it either, Sue. Says there might be some that sound okay, but these it's a no for me. Yeah, the song isn't so. Yeah, toss it. I know it's tossed. I'm not gonna listen to it again. Guitar is good, but overall no. See the guitar. So there we go. There the guitar. Because I'm a guitar player. I heard MIDI. I didn't hear the natural push from an actual human on a guitar. What I couldn't decipher was saxophone, and I do not play saxophone. The drums with all of these were pretty right on. The bass was pretty right on. So, and that's what you look for. I'm making bowls today, Storm. Welcome to you. Yeah, I will let you know. Yeah, I mean, it was an idea. Like, why would you want to mess? I agree, Wanda. Okay, so these are all the emotions. Everything that you guys just wrote are the same emotions that I was having while I first listened to one of these. At the same time of listening to the first one, and I saw it with you guys. The first one, I didn't say what was happening. And you guys, who is this? This sounds soulful. This sounds this. Could this be you, Ben? Could this be this? There was positivity. There wasn't really hesitation. The moment that I told you guys that it was not real is when everybody's opinion changed. So there's that too. Like, what do we have to say about that? Is there a YouTube help chat? There is, yeah. No, I know what I can and can't do, basically. But there's, this one's a good test to see what's going to go on there. So, sorry, I didn't mean this to turn into a psychological experiment with you guys as well, but I guess it did. Because I did notice in the beginning, before I mentioned anything, and maybe I should have did a couple more songs without saying who it was. I'm just like, what's your opinion? This and that. But then the moment that I said it was not real, it was such disdain for it, which I already had disdain for the idea of it before I actually clicked on it, because of just the name alone. I knew it was not real. So it's just interesting. And I'm sorry to put you guys through anything. If everybody left and unsubscribed, I'm sorry, because I like every single one of you. Yeah, right. Country Carpenter, exactly. I don't either, Wanda. I don't either. But this is where it's going to get to a point where we don't really know, especially, like, this is just music. So I don't know much stuff about everything else. I know music. I know what makes, like, the first time I heard one, and I didn't read. So, okay. The first time I've heard one of these, it was actually somebody else's voice doing something else, which was insane because it sounded exactly like it. It was like Freddie Mercury singing "Don't Stop Believin'." And I was like, it sounds exactly like him. I mean, it sounded just like, actually the first one was Kurt Cobain singing a Foo Fighters song. And I was really creeped out by it because it sounded just like Kurt, and him doing that too with a Foo Fighters song would have been like quite an epic band in heaven. But yeah, so like when I first was hearing it, I was definitely, I knew it wasn't real, but then there was one that I heard that I did not know that was fake, and that somebody got me with, and the same thing happened there. And I was listening to it, and I actually got shivers in spots, like I did the other day with an actual real band, with Tedeschi Trucks Band, with Susan singing. Like, that was an actual shiver that I got in the letter. I wasn't lying. I actually got a shiver while listening to that. So that takes some stuff for people to get that. I think it was a great way to open people's eyes. Yeah, I mean, I didn't intend it to be that way, but then it turned into that. The other day you played some Pearl Jam? I did? No, I didn't. I thought I played all real music. Yeah, Sue. I mean, and Buddy. Yeah, Buddy's over there. Hi, Buddy. They're saying hi to you. Yeah. Oi. Oi, mate. He's a dingo. He's part dingo. Fingo's still here. Or Rebecca. I'm kidding. He's not part dingo. He's part dingus. Yeah, so sorry to do that to you. No reason to apologize. We're all here, Jamma. The Pottery King. The Pottery's better. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at Pottery for that. I mean, but because I kind of had fun listening to new or just music with you guys while I was making pots. Music makes me smile. And not smile, which you probably saw during that last one. I don't think I'd have to watch back, and I really don't like watching myself back, but I don't think I put off the vibe of pure joy. But that was because I knew what it was. So this is my whole point. I don't think we know what we want. Let's see. Fake real. I just know what. Yeah, me too. Me too. But there was one that I did listen to that I really did like. Susan. What? It makes me smile too. Yeah, it does. I mean, it just, there's certain, I don't know, there's just something about music that was made kind of to bring all of us humans together. So, or at least that's maybe the non-intended result, but that's what happens. Doesn't matter who you are, what listen, you could like something and everybody could agree or not agree or just be entertained. And now we're going to step into a day where we don't know, we have to worry about what we're being entertained by. I don't know. Just a thought for you guys. Thank you for hanging with me, by the way. I know they took it down. They took it down. The one that I had heard, which was, it actually was really nasty. It's gone. So maybe YouTube did the right thing and say, hey, get rid of that. That's not fair to the artists. I don't know. Where does this go? Because there are a lot of people, and I have artist friends that, you know, this is what they do for their life. They pay for their families and everything through music. And, you know, I was at that point for a while where I was making a small but helpful income from playing music. All right, so here, let's take a look. Back to pottery. We're done with that. Done with the experiment. Experiment's over. So here is what was made today. All of these bowls, and I said they all ended up the same size, which is really cool. So these are all 4-pound bowls. There's only a dozen of them. I want to get to 100, which means I have to make, what did we say? 70, maybe? Ish. Audrey, thanks so much. I appreciate that. What do we got here? Oi. Hey, buddy. You look sad. Hey. You happy boy? Oh, you want to eat? You gonna say hi to everybody? Yeah. You want a treat? What? You want a treat? Oh, yes, please. I don't have it in my hands. Do you want a treat? You want a treat? Let's get your head to move. You want a treat? Oh, you are one handsome little boy. That is handsome. Oh, what are you? Are you a dingo? Are you a dingo? You're a love dog is what you are. Nope, you can't have too much clay on your mouth. Nope. You want a treat? You want to go get a treat after the stream ends? Do you want to go get a treat after the stream ends? That's what I thought. Yep. I think you do. He is one handsome bastard, isn't he? I agree. Yeah. So, I'm a lucky man to have such a beautiful puppy dog there. So, thank you guys. Again, I don't want to just keep saying sorry for no reason, but maybe I'm Canadian. You bumped into me. I'm sorry. Maybe he did. You know, that's a true story. You should look that one up. I asked an actual Australian if that's a real story, and it is. It actually happened to somebody. That's why that's being said I never knew. I just heard people say that around the States with no connotation to it. Gail, pleasure to see you in here. I hope you're having a good time with your sons, if you still are. Yeah, but yeah, let me put this back up on its charger. And I have to set this back up to where it needs to be. The next stream, how's that? A little bit like that, maybe. There we go. All right, so he's a good-looking dog, isn't he? He really is. He's a sweetheart too. He doesn't know what he's doing sometimes, so he jumps up on people still, and I can't get that out of him because he's a rescue, and he was rescued from a very shitty situation. You just love music, Sue. Yep. Yeah. Smiling. Audrey, yes. Yeah, man, that's cool, Sue. I agree. All right, later, Gator. Yeah, all right. See you guys later. We'll catch you. I don't know when. I have to do more of these. So, maybe I'll go tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. What time? At 1:30. We're good. So, all right. Take care. Be well. Sorry about the experiment, but what are we going to do? No more experiments, except with pottery. Oh, yeah. You wanted top. Yeah. He said, I'm number 3. Okay, let's go top fans. What do we got? We got Sue Mason coming in number 1, Wanda number 2, and 1 Irish, which is, I guess, Trish, in number 3. So, yeah, there you go. Superlatives for you. Everybody needs a trophy. Everybody is number 1 in my book, no matter if you actually won the race or not. I'm ready for love, buddy. Yeah, no, he is awesome. He just, yeah, it's so good. Thank you so much. Be well. I'll catch you next time. Peace in your middle crease.